Hello, this is Greg, and here we are at Lofty Pursuits, and this is sort of a revised video. We were supposed to release it a couple of weeks ago, but something went on with YouTube, and when we uploaded it and we didn't realize this, the screen went gray. Then I went out of town, and it was for our Thanksgiving assortment, which is a great assortment of Thanksgiving flavors and image candy, and it sold out before I came back. It sold out faster than it ever did before, which says something about getting things when we have them. But it's now time for leftovers. I've always thought the leftovers are sometimes better than the Thanksgiving meal itself, and it's time for the leftovers, and we do these in drops. And we have ham, corn, stuffing, pecan pie, cranberry, apple pie, and squash in this assortment, and you can get it now at www.pd.net. Hello and welcome to Lofty Pursuits and Public Displays of Confection in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm Greg, and we make hard candy. And today, we're working on our Thanksgiving assortment, the final flavor it's going to be done. We call this a holiday feast and has a lot of cool flavors in it. This year, we're going to have cranberry, sweet corn, stuffing, yes, stuffing. It's actually dressing, was never in a bird, but it's stuffing. Sweet potato, carrot, because you don't care at all about what we're making, do you? Pecan pie, apple pie, and ham. And ham is an amazing flavor too. But right now, we're gonna make squash. Now this is something you gotta think about flavors. Butternut squash, it's sweet, it's delicious, and you know what? It makes a great candy. It's the wonder of flavors that brings in the joy here. We do the most beautiful art in the candy, but if it doesn't taste good, it's not worth it. Each of the flavors in our 9-course meal starts as a pot of molten sugar that we've added the flavoring to. Some of the flavors we add in the table, some we add in the pot. Sweet potato we add in the pot, and it gets poured on our candy cooling table. And the sugar cools down. As the edges start cooling down, we add food coloring. As the food coloring boils off the water that's in it, the remaining color remains and steam comes out. We've got to get all the surface area of the water cycled through the hot sugar, or it's going to end up being sticky. Now that the color is added, we cut the colors into their component parts and drip them to even their temperature out. The clear candy we put on our candy hook and we pull. And by folding it, we trap millions of air bubbles. Every time we fold the candy, the number of air bubbles double. And each of these bubbles being round reflects light randomly. It makes the amber candy look white, like the head of a glass of beer. The foam on the top is white, but the beer isn't. This is the light reflecting into white. And we do this and then we trap it in thyme and in candy.
Oh, I think it's in the camera.
Now that all the colors are made, it's time to build the candy into the final form, which will be a butternut squash in the middle of our piece of candy. And of course, the first things we make are the seeds. Now that the inside is complete, the next thing we have to do is wrap it in white padding. And then we wrap it in a colored wrap. We now have one giant piece of candy with the art down the middle. But now we need to make it into about 5,000 bite-sized pieces. A wonderful candy. There's a technique for tapering this candy that we do that keeps the image from distorting. And once it's down to size and has a good taper, we put it on a machine called a batch roller. This makes it easier for us to work with. If we left it on a surface, it would go flat under its own weight. So as it's spinning, we can continue to draw down rods of candies off this log and cut them into workable lengths. Rolling the candy like this keeps it round and exposes the entire surface area to the metal, which absorbs the heat from the candy and cools it down until it can support its own weight. Now that the rods are done, we can cut them into bite-sized pieces. there it is, the wonder of butternut squash candy, which if you've tried our corn or anything else we've made, you know is going to be good. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you'd like to try this candy, just go to our website, www.pd.net. We ship just about all over the world. You can also subscribe to us here on YouTube and click the bell so you know when we come out with new videos. And you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can also listen to our podcast, which comes out every week or so under the name Lofty Pursuits as well. And of course, you can visit us in person. We're right off exit 203 on I-10 here in Tallahassee, Florida. We're open 7 days a week. We make candy a lot, but not all the time. And you may be lucky enough to catch us making it. So we hope to see you someday. Thank you for watching.